my solo 401k trust. Hey everyone, Adam Bergman here, tax attorney and founder of IRA Financial. On today's AdBits, going to explain tax treatment of a solo 401k and explain, is it a trust? What is it? So I get this question all the time. Why? Primarily because some folks want to set up a solo 401k account, a local bank, right? They'll set up their plan with us, with IRA Financial, but sometimes they don't want to use Capital One, which is the bank partnership we have where we're able to open a bank account for our IRA and 401k clients. They'll want to use their own bank, their choice, which is totally cool. So they're going to be asking for information on the plan. Generally, the bank is not, most banks are not familiar with how to open a bank account for a solo 401k. That's why we have our partnership with Capital One, because we can handle that stuff for you and you don't have to stress out about it. Although some folks, as I mentioned, just want to have their own bank. So we spend a lot of time dealing with the bank, and generally the bank says, okay, looks like this 401k is a trust, right? There's a trustee. So where's your trust documents? And that's where the fun begins. That's when I have to explain, listen, a 401k is technically a trust. It's a retirement plan, right? We know that. It's governed by Section 401 the Internal Revenue Code. It was created by ERISA in 1974. It's a retirement account. We all know what a 401k is. But just like an IRA is a trust as well. It is. A 401k is a trust. The only difference is with an IRA, the custodian's the trustee, IRA Financial. With a solo 401k, the individual is a trustee. So if it's Adam Bergman's business that is establishing the solo K, I would generally be the trustee of the plan. The trustee is responsible for making investment decisions on behalf of the plan, basically controls the plan. And then there's a plan administrator, which in the case of a solo 401k is really the same person, party. And they're generally responsible for the administration. The good news is if you set up a solo plan with IRA Financial, we handle all the 401k administration, the 5500, the 1099Rs, handle any distribution requirement and distribution conversions, whatever you need done, we do it, we handle it. But a lot of people say, hey, do I have to file a 1041, a trust return, a grantor trust return? You said my 401k is a trust. What else do I have to file besides the 5500 EZ? The answer is nothing. A 401k technically is a trust. There's a trustee, but it's not a taxable trust, like a grantor trust or an irrevocable trust, because it's a retirement plan. So yes, it has a trustee, which is the business owner. It has beneficiaries, sure, maybe the spouse or family members. And it has a grantor, which is the business that adopted the plan. So technically, yeah, it has all three features of a trust: a grantor, a trustee, and a beneficiary. The only difference is it's not a taxable trust. It's a retirement plan. So it doesn't file a 1041 grantor trust return or any type of state or federal trust returns. Its only requirement is to file the 5500 EZ if there's more than $250,000 in asset value as of 12/31 of the prior year. And guess what? We handle that all for you. So you don't have to even stress out the tax filing requirements of a 401k. So that's kind of the podcast. I don't need to complicate things more than I probably already have. It is a trust, but it's not a taxable trust. It doesn't file a 1041. It doesn't file any state trust returns. The trust documents, generally the adoption agreement / plan document. If you need a certificate of trust, we can do that for you. Some banks will require a certificate of trust. We'll handle that for you. But the basic plan document will set forth all the provisions of the plan of the trust. The adoption agreement and the plan summary will show who the trustee of the plan is and who the plan administrator is, beneficiaries are. So, and obviously who the grantor is, which is the company that adopted the plan. There's not really, in most plans don't have a trust document, although some do. But without going into all the minutia of the intricacies of the 401k plan, just know, yes, a 401k plan is a trust, just like an IRA. It's a tax-exempt retirement plan, taxed under 401. It does not file a 1041 or any state trust return. And as long as the plan is less than $250,000 in fair market value as of 12/31 of the prior year, there's no tax filing requirement. So there it is. there is another AdBits in the bag. I hope you guys enjoyed today's podcast. It's a question I get a lot. Again, if you are a client or you want to set up a solo, we handle everything. We'll set up the plan, customize it. We'll even open the bank account for you. We'll do all the administration, record keeping. Like, there's nothing you need to do. Plus, we're always available to answer any questions you have on the plan. So it's super, super easy to set up and easy to administer. You don't have to worry about filing any other odd tax returns or stuff because they don't exist. There's no grant or trust, irrevocable trust. A 401k is generally a grant or trust that could be revoked anytime, right? You can close the plan anytime you want. The grantor is the business, the trustee is generally you, and the beneficiaries would be whoever you would wish them to be. But it's a retirement plan, just like an IRA is a trust, a 401k is a tax exempt retirement plan trust. That's it. Have a great day. Hope you guys like the podcast. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you. Don't forget to give us a like, subscribe. You will get notified whenever I drop a new podcast, which is every week. I got 3 great podcasts in rotation. AdBits, which generally drops every Tuesday. Adam Talks every Wednesday. AdMail every Thursday. And then there's videos on our YouTube channel at IRA Financial 2 to 3 times a week. So I think you guys will really enjoy it. That's it. Have an amazing day, and